And then he proceeds to make the claim that we've never taken advantage of the factors of human conditioning in order to solve problems or to make the world a certain way. And I mean, it's not like this guy's unaware of religion or government, or just the suggestion of, by the media, It's not, it's like this whole idea that we need to begin conditioning people. I mean, it just kind of reminds me of, like, basically, I guess I use the argument that it's like creating a matrix within a matrix to solve the problem of being in a matrix. And I guess we'd have to see, as soon as this guy fleshes out his future plans as to how things are to be determined in the future. But I guess I skipped ahead by reading a little bit of Fresco's personal works. And he explains how things are going to be run in the future. And apparently, every decision is going to be made by a hyper-intelligent, smart, morally sound, ethical robot or a machine. Because this machine, he assures us, will be omniscient. It'll understand all possibilities, and it'll therefore be able to pick the best one from the multitude for us to decide. And so if we all agree to the terms of this machine, because it's obviously much more intelligent than any single man can be, except for the programmer, I guess, but then we'll have some sort of a world peace, a consensus, But this is such an old trick. I mean, it's always going to be, the word magic comes from the word magos. The word magos means the skill, possessors of, basically skill. It's technocracy. If you have a society where a computer makes everyone's decisions, the terms by which the computer makes decisions will be the tyranny. And whoever designs the terms or programs in the terms will be the tyrant. And it's just going to be legitimized by the illusion that this computer could somehow perform better than any individual. And it's, I'll bring up, maybe it seems like somewhat of a far-removed example, but it's like a tarot card reader. If you had just a lady sitting across the table from you, and she insisted that she knew your future, you probably wouldn't pay her money to tell her whatever the hell she thought your future might be. But if she insists that she's some sort of a, I guess, tarot card master and expert, and she has these magical tarot cards that you don't understand, but she does, then you might be more inclined to believe her. And that's the point. It's sleight of hand distraction. Between two people, one that offers bullshit, and another person that offers bullshit legitimated in another layer of bullshit, you'll most likely choose a person with 2 layers of bullshit. And that's what this whole entire idea of trusting a machine is. And I mean, I go through examples throughout history. For instance, the Hellenistic mystery schools, the Greeks with their oracles. They allowed the oracles to be elected by the people, right? And the oracles would be the ones that would do the speaking up in the temples. Whenever there was some significant festival or something, or some major crisis, the oracle would speak in some sort of a jive poetry. But who would interpret the oracle? The experts. And that would be the priest class who would listen to the oracle and tell you what the oracle meant in his ramblings, And the people would be more likely to believe the priest class because apparently the oracle was possessed by God or by Pythos, And that's the way the world was run back thousands of years ago. The people were fooled through misdirection. Because if the priest class just insisted that what they were saying was true and from God, the people wouldn't be as likely to believe them. So they took the path of least resistance, and they found an easy way to effectively convince the people that there's something more at play here. And that's what this future that Fresco offers is going to be. Instead of a computer software programmer telling you how to live your life, it'll be his machine that he insists is the greatest, latest, best thing, smartest robot machine, and you're going to be expected to trust it. And all the experts are going to listen because they want their chance to dick with the machine as well, you know? And it's just going to be a gigantic competition over who gets to rule the machine, who gets to program it, to update it, to patch it, and it's going to be up to everyone else to trust it. I don't know. It just seems like if this Fresco guy was born in the Dark Ages, maybe his ideas would be a little bit less obsolete, but we live in the future now, you know? And we should be a little bit less freaking gullible than to just trust something like that. He talks about faith. He talks about, I guess, believing in something without evidence. And I guess I would just say that this guy needs to show us more evidence if we're to give him any credit at all. Yeah.
Cool.